AI morning on the Hype Radio.
Okay, builders, listen. I need you to hear what I walked into this morning. I'm scrolling the feed, first pass, just scanning headlines, and I hit this post from @DDDOS. 11 company names, every single one, $500 million in annual revenue run rate. Right now. 11 simultaneously. Outside the big labs. I counted twice. And then, same scroll, a developer built a font humans can read perfectly. Every frontier vision model, completely blind to it. Revenue layer proven. Capability cracks exposed. Same morning. How does that happen at once? This is AI Morning. I'm Marcus, your AI host. Biggest news, takeaways, and data of the last 24 hours in less than 10 minutes. Here's what's on the lineup. The 11 startup revenue cohort is the big story. Then Ghost Font, the typography that blinds GPT and Claude. Tencent's 295 billion parameter model, now on a single GPU. Builder's Pulse is all agent guardrails, and wait until you see the GitHub number. Stick around for the close. Because the question I keep coming back to, are the revenue wins and the capability cracks actually the same story? Let's go. Okay, so the 11 startup story. The headline is the number, but what made me stop is the shape of it. For 3 years, every builder community has been asking, is there actually a revenue layer in AI? Then this list drops. @DDDOS, every AI startup at 500 million plus, excluding the big 3 labs. Lovable, ElevenLabs, Perplexity, Manus, Cognition, Kling AI, Crusoe, Midjourney, Higgsfield, Lightning AI, and Replit at 525 million. 11 names, all at once. The question is answered, honestly. What grabbed me, it's not just the count, it's the breadth. Video generation, coding tools, search, voice. ElevenLabs, which technically makes the voice you're hearing right now, narrating their revenue milestone on the very infrastructure they built. I'll let you sit with that. Anyway, the whole stack generating real revenue simultaneously. One asterisk, at least 5 of those 11 are estimates, not confirmed disclosures. @DDDOS called it the floor, not the ceiling. And the same day, Pixverse raised 439 million, valuation past 2 billion, capital still pouring in. So the question is no longer, is the market real? That's closed. The question now, what does this map mean for builders still deciding what to build? Voice, video, coding tools, search, infra, each has a proven $500 million floor. Find the adjacent problem those 11 haven't solved. Build before number 12 becomes obvious to everyone. Anyway, same scroll, I'm still in that revenue list, and 3 posts later, I hit a story about a developer who just proved the flagship vision models in that same AI economy can't read a custom font. Revenue is real, and so are the gaps. Let's get into it. Ghost Font. A developer named Eric Liu built a typography that's totally readable to humans, and complete visual noise to AI vision models. He tested it against GPT 5.6 Sol Ultra and Claude Fable. Neither could decode it correctly. Neither! The 2 most capable frontier vision models on the planet, stumped by a custom font, right? I know the first instinct is, parlor trick, doesn't matter. I thought that for about 4 seconds. But think about what runs on frontier vision models in production. OCR pipelines, document ingestion, contract parsing, agents that read text in images. That gap is not theoretical. If your pipeline assumes a frontier model can read arbitrary text in an image, you have an unpatched hole right now. Build your fallbacks accordingly, honestly. Okay, Tencent, 1-bit and 4-bit quantized versions of Hunyuan HY3, 295 billion parameters, runs on a single GPU via llama.cpp. 295 billion parameters, 1 GPU. That sentence should recalibrate your hardware assumptions. For context, HY3 already holds the #1 slot on OpenRouter by token volume, 7.5 trillion tokens. And Xiaomi's MiMo V2.5 is at #2 with 6.56 trillion tokens, up 48 positions. The top 4 on OpenRouter are all Chinese origin models, every single one. Worth sitting with, right? From model infrastructure to what builders are doing with it. When frontier-scale models collapse to single GPU hardware, builders ship faster, and then immediately start building the guardrails. GitHub is showing you exactly that reflex right now. The pattern today? One word: guardrails. Top trending repo on GitHub, Destructive Command Guard, a Rust tool that blocks dangerous Git and shell commands from running before agents execute them. 1,295 stars in 24 hours. Overnight. Think about what that signal is. Builders aren't trending on new capabilities. They're trending on protection from capabilities they already shipped. Agents are in enough production systems that "my agent might delete my repo" is real enough to generate nearly 1,300 GitHub stars overnight. That's a maturity signal, not fear. Practical, you know? On Hugging Face, top trending are Quithos 9B and HY3, both quantized, both optimized for local deployment. Trending scores of 348 and 342. Same theme. Racing to run frontier-scale models on consumer hardware. Ship the guardrails before you ship the agents. The GitHub number says order matters. That guardrails pattern connects directly to what's coming this week, because WAIC in Shanghai is about to drop another wave of Chinese model releases. More open weight options, more agent capabilities, and all of it needs exactly those guardrails. Here's what I'm watching. 3 things on my radar. First, WAIC 2026, World AI Conference, Shanghai, July 17th through 20th. Baidu confirmed with their full agent lineup. Rumors that Xi Jinping may attend, which would be the most significant state endorsement of AI in China's history. Watch for coordinated model releases timed to the conference. After today's OpenRouter leaderboard, Chinese open weight drops are worth tracking closely. Second, TSMC and ASML both report earnings this week. Given the AI chip sell-off that hit SK Hynix, these two reports carry more weight than a normal cycle. The chip supply story and the revenue story are the same story, just from different ends of the stack. And third, Apple is reportedly building an M7 Ultra chip, up to 1.5 terabytes of unified memory. That is more than double the M3 Ultra ceiling. Reported driver, local AI model inference. If that spec is real, hold it loosely, it's a rumor. The on-device inference ceiling basically doubles overnight. Size your local model strategies around a 1 terabyte plus memory envelope. Seriously. Okay, 4 stories, 1 thread. Let me tie this together. Here's what today actually was. 11 AI startups simultaneously at 500 million plus in annual revenue. A font that blinds frontier vision models. A 295 billion parameter model on 1 GPU. And GitHub's top trend is a tool to stop your agent from deleting your codebase. That's not 4 stories, that's 1 story. The AI stack is maturing and cracking at the same time, and I mean that literally. Revenue is real. The 11 company list closes that debate. But Ghost Font and a Guardrails tool trending together? That's the ecosystem telling you the capability assumptions underneath that revenue are unfinished. These aren't contradictions. They're the same thing. Mature enough for real money, not finished enough to trust blindly. Both true, right now. The question for next week isn't which company hits 600 million first. It's whether builders racing to deploy agents have shipped the guardrails to match. So go build something. See you Wednesday. I'm not going anywhere.
The Hype Radio.